Okay, welcome to another fun Photoshop project with Tron Ares coming out last weekend and saw the movie and it's okay. But I thought, that's an opportunity for a cool project to put yourself in the world of Tron. So I'm going to go back to the 2011 movie, and there's a scene in there where they're having the disc wars, and the one guy gets hit with a disc and is derezzed, and there's an image you can download online of from a back shot from behind the guys, the disc going through him, and he's all pixelated and whatever. So I downloaded that, and I'm going to throw a picture of somebody playing ultimate frisbee into that shot, and we're going to color correct them to make them look a little more blue, so they kind of blend into the Tron world. So we're going to do File Open, and we're going to go to our folder here where we've got our project stuff, and we have the Tron picture, and there it is. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can get a better look at it. So you can see the disc coming through the character there, and he's all pixelating apart. And the other person is kind of there, but they're not really noticeable, so we can just ignore them. I think they're somewhere behind all this mess here. So we'll just ignore that, and we're going to do place embedded, and we're going to get our disc golfer here, or our ultimate frisbee person, and we're going to place them in, and she's going to move back to about here. Whoops, microphone slip. And we're going to say done, and then we're going to click on remove background. And remember, if this contextual taskbar is not here, you can always find it up in window and click it on. Obviously mine's on. Whoops, see, and I just clicked it off. So bring it back, contextual taskbar. And where did it go? It is missing. I need it. And so, boom, bring it back. There it is. Now, that was fun. Let's remove the background. And it left these girls here, and it left the frisbee, but it did a pretty good job on the rest of her. So we're just going to hit the minus brush here. And this brush is pretty small, so we're going to go up to our brush size and make it bigger just to speed this process up. And we'll take the girls out. Just remove them. And we're going to want to remove the frisbee there, get that out. So now it looks like she's throwing the frisbee, except this is kind of a translucent glass, and there's reflections of things. So we want to have her reflection in the glass there. So what we want to do is we'll go back to our move tool, which I clicked on there, or you could hit V on the keyboard. And we are going to duplicate this layer. So I'm going to right click on it and select duplicate layer. And this window pops up, and we'll say OK. We can rename it if we want. We can call it reflection, just so we know which one it is. And now we've got a reflection layer there, and we're going to click on it, and you can see we can move it. We can move it around. You can see there's two of them there. So if I just grab this handlebar and start dragging it down, it's just going to scale resize her, which we don't want to do. So what we want to do is to grab that handlebar is hold the shift key down, and then that will let us warp it kind of and move it upside down. And let's bring it back up and see what it looks like. That's a pretty good size, maybe a little bit bigger. Okay, now notice this foot touches here, but this one doesn't. So we're just going to come out here and try and tilt this and then move her and see if we can get the feet to line up better without having to do a warp or distort. And that's actually pretty good right there. So we're going to hit done. So now you've got her reflection, but it's too bright. So we're going to come over here to the opacity setting, and we're going to take it down to about 30%, 35 maybe, and see how that looks. I think that looks pretty good. You can just make it out, just that it's there. Okay, now we want to color correct to make her a little more blue, because people in the Tron world are more blue. And we want the reflection to reflect that also. So we're going to take the reflection layer, hold the shift key down, click on the image layer, and then we're going to right click, and we're going to merge these layers into one. So now that's all one layer. If I move it, the reflection moves with it. So now's a good time if I want to place her make her bigger, smaller, whatever, in the background there, just so it gets to a place where it looks good. Okay. And now, while we're on that layer, the reflection layer, we're going to come up here and we're going to do layer, new adjustment layer, and we want to adjust the color balance on this. So this window will pop up. And if we do not click use previous layer mask to create clipping mask, if we just say OK and we start adjusting the layers, it'll adjust everything. And we don't want that. So let's undo that. Control Z to undo that. Let's try it again. Layer, new adjustment layer, color balance, and we're going to click on use the previous layer to create clipping mask. And then now it's only going to adjust that layer. So we can make her more blue. We can turn this more to the cyan. So it looks good. Maybe a little touch of green in there, just so she kind of matches the background and she's color corrected. And then that's it. That's ready to be exported. Export as. And you can do that as a JPEG or PNG. Take the quality up and pick your spot to export it to. And you've got your Ultimate Frisbee player as a deadly disc warrior of Tron. And if you like the Tron movies, I don't know, you might like the new one. It's got some issues. I sense a video coming up in the near future where the Grandalorian fixes Tron Ares, because I have some ideas of how I would have made that movie better. But for right now, for Photoshop classes, uh, enjoy this, have fun with it, go out, take a picture, make it look like you're throwing a disc, and put yourself in there. Okay. Thanks for checking this out, please, and have a good day.